Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next we have SQL switch, the case statement. So do you have idea about what is case statement? Like example, we have usually we have in C, C++. No, are you aware of the case statement? So here say suppose we have case A. So here we are printing oval. Okay. And then case E. It is an oval like this. If the condition is satisfied, so then it is showing oval. We are going to check the condition first. So if the condition is satisfied, the first statement will get executed. So here why we use switch SQL case statement. So SQL case statement. So SQL case statement goes through the condition, goes through conditions and returns a value, and returns a value. Okay. So if the condition says, suppose the condition one is satisfied, so it will not go for the next condition. If the first condition is like, have you heard about if else statement? Example, if it rains, carry umbrella. Okay. Like if it rains, carry umbrella. Otherwise, you can no need to carry umbrella, like that. So here case statement goes to the conditions and return a value. If the condition one is true, then we'll go for the execution of first statement. If the condition is false, then we'll go with the next statement. Otherwise, we'll stop executing and the print the value. Okay, that is how we use this SQL switch case. I mean case statement. Here, I'll just write down the syntax like case. So when the condition one, then return one. Okay, when condition two, then return two. When condition 3, then return 3. In the sense, if the condition 1 is true, it will return 1. Say suppose understood that if the condition is false, then it will go for condition 2. If the condition true is true, then we'll stop the process here. We'll not go further. Just we'll print the value. So that is what we use this. Clear? Anyone want me to repeat again? What we'll do here? First we check the condition. The condition is true, then we'll return the value. Otherwise, it will go for the second condition. Okay, if say suppose condition 2 is false, then we'll go for condition 3, where we'll go till there until the condition n. So in this, when the condition n, then return n. If none of these is satisfied, then we have else result. If none of these satisfied, then we'll go the else result and we're going to end the case. This is how, like if it rains, if you're feeling hungry, okay, then you'll have your lunch, like that. So if you're not feeling hungry, then you'll go with the alternate. Either you can have a snacks or some of whatever it is. This is how we use a SQL case statement. Clear? So let me create a new table. So let me create a new table, order details table. We'll do it fast here. Create table, order details. Okay. Then, so I'm just taking order ID. Order ID numeric of 10. Then order detail ID. Okay, we'll take order detail ID. Then we have order ID space numeric of 10, comma, we have product ID space numeric of 10, comma, the quantity space numeric of 10. Okay, so then close it and semicolon. I'll just execute this. Click on execute. Executed successfully. Now what we should do? Insert into order details space values. Then I'll be taking 1, comma. So 10248, some number I'm taking. I think I should not take double single quote because it is a number. Then product ID is 11, quantity is 10. Same thing, I just copy it. I'll be inserting the 5 rows into the table. Yeah. So let me change the values here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, so 10248, 248. Here I'll be changing 10249 and 10249. So here 11, I'll be changing some values here. 42, then 72, then 14, then 51. Okay, so then I can change the quantity also. I can change it as 10, then 5, or I'll be taking 9, and I'll be taking as 40. Okay, so I'll just select it, execute it. So I want to display the data. Okay, I'll just select it, execute it. So next, now we'll see how we write the case statement in SQL. Understood? Shall I go with the next step? Okay. So then I'll be writing a select statement. Select. Okay. Order ID. Select order ID, comma, quantity. Select order ID, comma, quantity. Then from. So then we use a comma here. Then use a case. Then when quantity. So quantity greater than 30. So something is wrong here.
And they should be single quote.
No, here no need of single quote. Select order ID, comma, quantity. What was the spelling at QUANTITY? Order ID, no space in between, right? Order ID. Then quantity. Okay, 1 second. Order ID. Order ID, comma, quantity. We don't have any name like that quantity. We have taken that QUANTITY. ANTITY, quantity. Okay, then case, then it has to show that the quantity is greater than 30. Is greater than 30. Okay, if the condition is satisfied, then we have when quantity greater than, equal to 30, then what it has to display, the quantity is 30. Okay, then else part, I'm just taking the quantity is under, say suppose 30, then end. So end as the quantity text. So what is there here? End as quantity text. So quantity text. Then from, so what is the name of a table we have taken? From order details. From order details. Okay. So here, once we execute this, click on execute it. So the case statement, I think 1 second, it may, yeah, comma not included. Just click on execute it. So what it is showing, are you able to see the output? Just
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. What is the first one? The quantity is under 30.
It's under 30.
And then quantity is under 30. Quantity is under 30. And last one is quantity is greater than 30. Right? So what is the quantity here? 12. So it is showing under 30. Then the second one is quantity is 10 under 30. Quantity is 5 less than 30. Quantity is 9 under 30. So what is the 40 here? Quantity is under greater than 30. So this is how we use a case, what it is called SQL case statement. We are going to see the condition. Say suppose here I can take even less than also. Select. I want to display any other, what are the columns we have here? Shall I take product ID also? If you want, I can add
Yes,
it
ma'am.
here. Product ID. Prod ID. What is the name we have taken here? Product ID, complete name. So product ID. So once I select it, click on execute it, even though it is showing that, right? This is how, say suppose I'll be inserting another row. Okay. Yeah, I'll insert another row where, so what I've taken equal to 30. Okay, I'll just try to take 30 here. So the row I am taking as 6. So what it has to display under that, the 6th row, I'll just click on execute. Then I'll be selecting this particular thing, click on execute. So what is the 6th row? What it is showing? The quantity is under
Quantity is 30.
30. So that is how the case statement will work here. When the quantity is greater than 30, then the quantity is greater than 30 has to display. When quantity is equal to 30, then quantity is 30. Else the quantity is under 30. And as quantity text. So the quantity is, this is how we use a SQL case. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Say suppose if I go for execution, this one, like click on execute. So what are the different columns we have? Product ID, quantity also. So even I can say product ID equal to, even here I have taken only quantity, whichever you want, you can take that particular thing, particular column. So if I execute this again, what it is showing? It is showing the time. If I take under 30. So here we can say that 12 is less than 30, right? The quantity is under 30. So it is 10 means the quantity is under 30. 5 means the quantity is under 30. This is how we work with the SQL case statement. Clear, understood?
Practice.
Yeah, you need to practice. Okay, you need to practice once. Yes, Shivaji, any doubts?
Yeah, here greater than 30 you mentioned. And
Greater than,
quantity, here
yeah.
you mentioned that symbol greater than symbol. Here you written you greater spelling. Instead of greater spelling, if I give
No, here I'm
greater,
taken as quantity. Whatever you want, you can take it. Greater than or equal to. So according to your condition, that will get displayed here.
so here you cannot use the symbol.
Where?
The
Quantity is greater than.
30. For the
In the single quote, ma'am. Single
No,
quote.
where you're talking about this one?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been used in single quote only, right?
No, ma'am. You can use this greater than symbol, not to written that word.
I'm not getting what is your doubt. Here, greater than
Here
quantity.
in single quote, you mentioned that the quantity is greater than 30,
Yes.
right? In single quote. Here, instead of greater, can we use a greater than symbol? Greater, you mentioned
Yeah,
G
yeah. Okay.
R A T.
No, no. Usually
If
we
we
have no.
greater,
Yeah, yeah, we'll see that also, but it will not accept it because in operators we
okay.
have that will discuss. Let me see, because whatever we
Then
are giving in the single quote, yeah, it doesn't make any
yes,
difference here. Here it is showing quantity is greater than 30. Yeah, whatever we give, that is being displayed here. Yeah, you can use greater than symbol also. It doesn't matter. Whatever you write in single quote, it can be anything. Like printf statement. Yes, clear? I think now your doubt is clear.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So whatever you
So
write in single quote, it's up to you. So this is how we use a SQL case statement.